Guess what? It's now on to the state semifinals for the John Tyler Lions. And hi again, everybody. Boy, it's fun to still be doing these shows as the Lions take on Aledo's Bearcats Saturday afternoon, not Friday now, go to Saturday in the 5A Division I state semifinals at E.H. Hanby Stadium in Mesquite. Now, JT fans remember E.H. Hanby. It is a beautiful facility. JT, of course, played in that district with Lee and the Mesquite schools in Longview for several years. So you're going back to a familiar place against a very good team on Saturday. One more game left before AT&T Stadium, and Coach Ricklan Holmes is with us. One more game left before AT&T Stadium state semifinals. How about that?
Deal, you just said one.
Yeah.
We got to take care of this Saturday.
One big one, though, right?
One big one. We got to take care of this Saturday. This is a culmination of what we have been working for, getting to that highest point, that peak, which is this semifinal game. And what we got to do Saturday is get over the hump.
Boy, you certainly got over part of that hump on Friday night. 64-40 over McKinney North. Man, I mean, was that 700 yards of total offense? We'll see all this video coming up here in a bit. Was that the best you've played offensively?
I think it was a spinoff of what we did against Rockwall Heath the previous week, you know, getting ready for this McKinney North team, which is a very well coached and highly qualified team. They gave us everything that they could give us, but we just gave a little bit more to win that game.
John Tyler, Aledo, that's almost like, Alabama playing, or some Alabama and Auburn. I mean, it's Aledo's had a ton of success lately, and then, of course, JT has had a lot of success for a long time. But we're talking two heavyweights now, aren't we?
I look at it more like Alabama and Oregon.
Alabama,
Oregon hasn't always been Oregon,
yeah.
But Alabama has always been Alabama, and I look at us being them, and them being, the Oregon, the new breed to success. For the last, I think they got, 5 state championships, and all of them have came under Coach Buchanan.
Yeah.
And with the success that they have with their program, the tradition that they are building for themselves in Aledo, Texas, getting things together the way that they have got it together has made them the team that they are.
What do?
They run the ball exceptionally well. They play great, solid defense, and they have some skilled guys that can make some things happen. And one that sticks out on video has to be Ryan Newsom. He's an electrifying kid. He reminds me a lot of Nick Kane, the player that we have.
What are you doing well right now? I mean, the old cliche is, step up your game in the playoffs, take it to a new level. You think you've truly done that?
I think we have. One thing that we've prided ourselves on this year is the success of the defense. Everybody knows that John Tyler can score offensive points, but can you keep points off the board? And I think that tied along with the success that we're having with our almost 2,000-yard running back, Jeremy Wilson, that is the key ingredients to having a championship team. Solid defense and able to run the ball.
64-40 was the score on Friday night at the new Apogee Stadium on the University of North Texas campus. JT had another great start. Why don't we roll the tape and take a look at some of that video, because there's plenty of it. We got about 19 minutes of action from the game on Friday night. So let's take a look at the Lions against McKinney North on Friday night. You're in the white uniforms, and here we go on offense.
It's us on offense, little swing pass right here to Jeremy and getting that positive yards, and then stepping out of bounds knowing that, he didn't have to put any more pressure on himself and possibly take a hit that he didn't need to take. That's just a smart running back, getting what he can get, and let's get ready to line up and do it all over again.
All right, here you are again. Guys in motion. You scored quick in this game too, didn't you?
Yeah, we started out pretty fast. It's just a little handoff right here to Nick Kane. As you can see, he keeps those feet turning, get that positive yard, and let's just keep the ball rolling. Putting him in the backfield with Jeremy, it gives you a three-headed monster back there with Gio, Nick Kane, and Jeremy Wilson back there. You got to be able to stop one of those three at any given time.
And this is Nick here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Nick running the ball.
Yeah, that's just, really good stuff. And boy, and he really had a day against Rockwall Heath 2 weeks ago. Here's Gio.
Yeah, getting out the pocket a little bit, using his speed to get out, get that positive yardage, making sure that he doesn't take a hit that he doesn't need to take. So that's just being smart. That's getting that yardage. That's keeping the chains moving, and that's making sure that we're moving forward towards the goal line.
And this McKinney North team is very good.
Another handoff right here to Nick Kane. He went up in the hole. Great blocking up front by the offensive line. Washing those guys down, creating that little crease for him to hit.
Again, I think this is the opening drive, which you're going to take it in and jump out.
It's right here where Jeremy finds that crease, uses his speed, separates himself from the rest of the pack, and gets in the end zone.
Boy, I tell you what a year he's had.
Great blocking by the offensive line up front.
Yeah, especially on the edges, too,
on the edges with the wide receivers. You know, our blocking has greatly improved over the year. This right here is a good defensive play by us, stretching it out, not giving them probably 1 or 2 yards. And this is a great running back right here out of Ronald Jones. I hope he stays with his commitment. He goes to my alma mater, Oklahoma State.
You talked to him about that after the game?
I did not get a chance to talk to him after the game. It's a great pass breakup by our secondary. You know, with the success that they have running the ball, they're also able to complete some passes. And this is just a good, well play by our corner and safety breaking on the ball. I think that was DeAndre Williams. On the offense side right here, we get a ball back to Jeremy. He gets this positive yard, and let's keep the chains moving. Good job blocking up front. One thing I love about Jeremy as he's progressively getting
Here's
better
your touchdown here, right?
is this is the pass right here to Damian Miller, and where he separates himself from the DB, uses his speed, and gets to the end zone. It shows how really fast he is.
Yeah.
But like I was saying about Jeremy, just the ball security, because you know he started out the year struggling, holding on to the ball and having a couple of turnovers and fumbles, and that's one thing that he's taken care of, and that has, you know, increased his yardage.
Well, he's challenging Earl Campbell for the school's all-time single-season record. Anyway, Damian Miller, sophomore, 83 yards. You're up 14-0.
Yeah, great defensive play right here by our front four. You know, making sure that we create what we created up front with Big Braylon and Leonard Pierre right here, where they crash everything down, and that's Pierre coming in on it along with Xavier Reese. Great pressure by the front.
Boy, you jump out to a lead like that, get off to a good start, everybody's confidence just kind of takes a jump.
Yes, it does.
Too, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And this is just, you know, us getting after the quarterback right here. Continuous movement up front.
This is Jeremy, right, or Nick?
Yeah, no, this is Jeremy right here.
Okay.
Using his speed, finding that crease, getting that positive yardage, moving the chains.
So keep moving those chains. Here's Gio.
Good pass right here to Damian Miller. Told him he spent the wrong way. Defensive player was to the outside shoulder. Normally we tell him to spin outside, you know, away from the player, but this defensive player was playing it from the outside in.
But a 9-yard game on first down, you'll take that most of the time.
I'll take that anytime. Take that anytime.
There's Gio.
It's going to be a great run by Gio. Right here is where you're going to see him lower his shoulder on the DB.
Oh, my goodness.
You can see right there.
Oh, my goodness.
And he makes his way downfield for some more positive yardage.
I hope we get it because the post there in the block, maybe we can see a little better here. But you were telling me before we started the show, watch what Gio does to this poor corner, this poor defensive back here.
Yeah, he came down. He tried to make a play on this big quarterback, but it quite didn't make it that way, as you see right there. Lowered the shoulder, put the boom on him, and kept going for some more positive yardage. So,
the kid was doing his job. He's trying to make the play, right?
Doing his job.
All right, here's Jeremy. This is 6.
Yeah, uses his speed, finds the hole, great blocking up front, and what can you say? This is just the way you design it.
Yeah, and he's got that sixth sense too about where that hole is too.
Yeah, he knows how to find it. And he knows when to hit it.
Yeah. Ronald Jones. That's Jones, right?
Yeah, that's Jones right there. That's a safety coming down, making a good tackle on him, getting him upended. Now, he took some shots this game. He really did. He took some shots from our secondary, and I think that was the grand equalizer to, you know, yeah, he had a pretty good day, but it was only on 2 runs that was our fault. 1 run, we was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The other run was just missed tackles. That's all it was.
And the quarterback trying to keep it. Not much going on there. Your linebackers have really played well for you too, haven't they?
Feeling well. Feeling well. Great job right here on the edge by Tony.
Speaking of linebackers.
That play. Great job.
Get him on the outside here.
That's right.
I'm not sure that was. I don't think that kid wanted to give that ball to somebody else there.
Yeah, I think somebody might have went the wrong way. So.
But, you know, I've seen teams turn those kind of plays into big ones. Your guys still have to go get him, though, right?
That's right. Good run right here. They clogged up where we was trying to hit it, but just because we got a running back there that got stuff doesn't mean he doesn't know how to use his speed to make some positive yardage. So this is a great deal to have a running back like Jeremy.
All right, he's going to turn it inside.
Yep.
And there you go.
Turn those little legs.
Plus get a little help from the O-lineman, too.
Yeah, doesn't help. Doesn't hurt at all.
But he's plenty tough.
Because tough.
He lowers the shoulder, and their guy goes, he's gaining yards after he lowers that shoulder.
That's right.
That's a mark of a tough running back right there. The lean was their way, not your way. How about that?
That's it. It's Jeremy right here hitting it up inside again. You know, everybody think he makes all his yardage outside, and he doesn't. He hits the hole inside the tackles, and he just knows how to make the right cuts at the right time and use his speed. This design run play right here for Gio. When he gets that yardage, gets down, and let's keep the chains moving. Jeremy right here hitting it up, getting outside, lowering the boom, and getting that positive yardage to move that chain.
Get about 9 yards. They take that all day long, huh? Play action fake. Nice throw and catch on the edge. Who was that? Bendy?
I think that was Bendy right there. Yeah. Bendy playing at his new home stadium, North Texas.
That's right. He'll be back there playing at North Texas.
Back there next year. So he had a great showing. Scored him a touchdown. Had almost 100 yards catching. So that's not bad.
And here's Jeremy with a 41-yard touchdown run.
Yep. Use your speed. Hit the hole. Let's get to the end zone.
Third touchdown of the day. Chase a quarterback.
Yep. It's a good defensive play right here by Pierre Leonard. Good secure tackle. Good hard run right here by Jeremy. Getting that first down.
Well, if they didn't know about Jeremy Wilson before, they'll know about him now, won't they?
Know about him now. I'm just hoping that all these colleges are paying attention.
Nice throw and catch. And there's a.
I believe that was to Bryson Smith. Yeah.
Bryson will do great at quarterback next year. Got some big shoes to fill though now, doesn't he?
He does. He does. He does. But I don't think he's gonna back down from it. Good pass right there.
Yeah.
I want to say that was is Dundon. It's Dundon or Bryson. Let's see right here. That was to Dundon.
Okay. Dontavian Gross with the catch. In traffic, no less.
Yeah, he makes a living across the middle, man. Good run right here by Jeremy.
Didn't quite.
Kind of lost his foot in there. I think he was thinking about trying to cut back behind the receiver. I mean, behind the DB at that time, and I think his feet got caught up. You know, they move so fast. But we'll take that first down.
Yeah, because you're going to take it on down score. I think Bendy's going to catch this touchdown.
This is Bendy right here making his way to the end zone. Using that 6'5" frame to body out that DB.
I'm sure the North Texas coaches saw that and go, yeah, maybe that's good.
It's going to be a good sign.
Don't forget how to do that, kid, right?
When you start wearing the green instead of the white and blue.
That's right. Yeah, good for him. Yeah, he's a North Texas commit.
Good play right here. That was DeAndre Williams. Good break on the ball. And good secure tackle.
He solidified a lot of things defensively too, because he kept you from having to use Nick Kane both ways.
Nick Kane both ways, and that helped us out on offense tremendously.
Yeah.
Good job bottling it up.
There's a good
job right there by Pierre.
You know, Barry Anderson, your DCs, he's a pretty low-key guy to talk to, so it's hard to, you know, you don't always know what he's thinking, but he must be pretty proud right now.
He is. You know, he's pretty proud of the way the defense is playing right now. They're actually doing exactly what he wants them to do.
There's your touchdown. No, he stepped out.
No, he stepped out of bounds. Okay. That was Bryson Smith.
Now, I know you guys did miss too many tackles, though, the other night. You're concerned about that, right?
Yeah.
You were very concerned about that?
That's one thing that we got to get back to doing well. You know, especially this late in the game. You can't have that.
There you go.
Pass right there to
now
Nick.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah, that's to Nick Kane.
Yeah, Nick Kane, 37 yards.
Good job finding the open hole. And Gio put it right in there where he could get it.
So that touchdown, you got a big lead. You got to put this game away, though.
Yeah, got to put it away. Great job up front right here.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was Tony coming off the edge, getting the first hit on him. Little dump off pass right here to Jeremy.
Run it and catch it.
That's right.
He and Kane both. I mean,
able to come out the backfield. This is a great relief valve for Gio to be able to go to when things don't look like they're supposed to look downfield. A little design run right here by Gio. That's one where he's going to get in the end zone.
That run was 29 yards. Wilson had 231 yards rushing, and we've got him down. Paper has him for 48 yards in receptions, too. Pretty good stuff. Now back on defense. Again, you got a big lead, but they're, you know, they kept banging away.
They kept banging at it. They kept banging at it, you know, trying to cut that lead down. But, you know, with defensive plays like this, it kind of hinders that.
And their quarterback, Hutchins, had a bunch of yards, too. He's
very
pretty
tough and
pretty
gutsy
good guy.
kid.
Yeah.
We knew coming into this game that, you know, the key to their offense was 24-7. We knew that. And, you know, when you're playing against a quality team like this, you're not going to always stop those guys, but you got to try to contain them. And I think we've done a good job containing them. You know, yeah, they busted us for a couple of big plays here and there, but it wasn't enough. The full, as they say in college football, the full body of work wasn't enough to put this game away.
Fake the handoff to Jones. Throw it downfield. Good coverage again.
Play right there. Good pass play right there. Great catch by Nick Kane.
Yep. You were talking about this before we started the show today. Nick's a football player.
He's just a football player.
He's just a football player.
This is just an athlete making something happen out of nothing right here.
Yeah. I mean.
He got bottled up. We hit one side. He reversed field. Instead of losing almost 10 yards, we gained 5.
Here's Gio again. It's going to be a beauty.
Right there, I think we drew a flag on that one. That's what you got to have sometimes. Sometimes you just got to put it out there and hope for the best. You know, either you get the flag or you get the completed pass. Good job.
Yep.
I think that was a touchdown to Damian, wasn't it?
Damian Miller.
Yeah.
I believe that's right. Here's
Up in the hole by a little time. Touchdown.
That's Smith, isn't it? 15?
Bryson
Smith. Okay.
Good job right here. Off the edge, setting it up the way we need to have it set up. But then when you have a superb athlete like Ronald Jones, You got to make sure you got to do more than what you were supposed to do. We had it set up right. That was just a better athletic move by him.
Well, that's you know what? That's kind of part of the deal at this point in the season, isn't it? Everybody's got players.
Everybody got players.
This is a touchdown right here. Now this is
that was to Damian.
This is Damian Miller. And again, he's only a 10th grader. Boy, you've seen him grow up before your very eyes this year, too, haven't you?
Yeah, he's becoming the player that I've always knew that he could be coming out his freshman year. Great job right here by the defense, spreading it out, stretching it down the line of scrimmage, coming down, making a great
who made that
tackle.
big? Who laid that lick on
That was DeAndre, I believe.
Was that DeAndre again? Wow.
Great secure tackle.
Yeah, I mean, he just that's textbook, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's a good job right here by Ike.
Ike.
You know, anytime you make tackles like that where you just gobble the guy up and secure him and bring him down fast. A little swing pass right here to Ronald Jones.
Okay, they're going to try a little trickery here.
That's when we got the onside, and they tried to get it on us, but, you know, heads up play by guys up front.
Hadn't seen that one. That's a new one. You had your hands guys up there for that, right?
We kind of knew that play was coming, so try to bring a blitz on the outside, but, you know, when you got a 230-pound quarterback, you got to do more than just swipe at him.
Yeah. Yeah, one bump, shoulder bumps, generally not going to bring him down, is it?
Bring him down.
Not going to arm tackle Gio. He's really come a long way as a leader. I mean, we knew he had the talent, but as leadership, I mean, is that where you've seen?
Most definitely, you saw him grow and mature.
And decision making. First time he played last year, I can remember the high snaps against Lufkin. Remember that first game last year, and he was running too much and trying to do too much on his own. He's kind of gotten out of it. All those habits are all there. They're a distant memory now, aren't they?
Distant memory right now.
Yeah.
Good job by the defense right here. At this point in time, they're almost in a desperation mode. You know, they're trying to do more than probably what they wanted to do.
Yeah, sure. Ball's on the ground. Did you recover that fumble?
No, we didn't recover
that. Didn't recover that.
They got away from us.
And Duran kicked a field goal, a 40-yarder to cap the scoring, 64-40. You had you had a lot of good things happen in that ball game. What'd you like about that game?
I like the overall productivity of the offense. They put a complete game together. All the points that was on the board this week was the offensive. Yeah. It didn't come from defense. It didn't come from special team. So just looking at the full body of work that they put together was an amazing feat for us. And then on the defense side of the ball, I think we played solid enough to do what we need to do. We minimized some of their big plays, but we can't have missed tackles going into the semifinal game.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, what your concern was. You know, maybe they got it out of their system last week like they did in that league game earlier this year, and then you come back strong the next week. So can't have any more of that now?
Can't have no more of that right now. And we'll take care of that with the practices that we'll have this week, that extra day of getting prepared, help us out tremendously, focusing in on the small details that we need to focus in on getting ready for the semifinal game.
At this point, I was by the practice field on Monday and you guys were in the weight room. Are you basically brushing up they know what to do now, don't they? I mean, what do you do at this point for practice? How do you practice?
You focus in on the details now. You know, you don't really have to worry more about teaching. It's more about refining what they already know. Because at this point in time, if you don't know what you're doing now, then we're in trouble anyway.
Well, you wouldn't be here right now.
You wouldn't be here anyway.
Right, anyway.
So the kids understand what they need to do. They understand exactly what is expected of them. And all we have to do right now is just make sure we continue to play the way that we're playing, improve on some of the small things that we're not taking care of at this point, and stay healthy.
You will have played this week a 5th game in the playoffs. That's another half season on top of the 10 games you played. Does fatigue even factor in at this point at all? I mean, can you? or is there so much adrenaline going that it doesn't even matter?
Well, the way that we're adjusting practice time controls the fatigue and them getting tired and you know, not getting burnt out at this point because that makes it a long season. You're talking about this is the 15th game of the season. That's an NFL season.
It is. It is an NFL season. What do you tell them about it? What do you say? Do you say anything about next week at all? I mean, you know, they're a game away from playing at AT&T Stadium. Now, you were here 2 years ago against Denton Geyer. Lost that ball game late, so some of these seniors were sophomores that year. They've been here and done that.
A lot of them was a part of that
They were very much a part of that team. So what do you say to them right now?
Focus on Aledo.
Yeah.
And if you take care of Aledo the way that we need to, next week will take care of itself. But you cannot, and we will not look past this Saturday against Aledo.
But you say that, you know they got it at least in the back of their mind.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's going to be there, but I can't let them know that it's there.
Right.
I have to continue to stay on them about doing the little things now, which is taking care of Aledo, taking care of Monday's practice, taking care of Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, leading up to Saturday, so that whatever they're thinking in the back of their mind about next week, that becomes a reality.
Those Aledo guys, of course, have the same thoughts in their minds. So, you know, at this point, I mean, you're talking about two really good football teams. So what separates, I mean, when you're splitting hairs at this point, what's the difference in winning and losing on Saturday?
The best team won't win. It's the team that plays the best.
Okay.
And now right now you got two highly qualified teams that are going to go to battle this Saturday at 2 p.m. in Mesquite at Hamby Stadium. And the winner of that game is possibly going to win the state championship.
I haven't even paid attention to the other bracket. Who's in the other bracket?
The other bracket has to do with Temple. We play the winners out of Temple and Austin Vandergrift.
Okay, all right.
And both of them are playing very solid right now. But as an overall team speed and concept, I just don't think both of those teams had a tradition that Aledo and John Tyler has.
So you're saying this might be the state championship game Saturday?
Possibly could be. Possibly could be.
I mean, that'd be better. You know, we might not want to spread that around too much. That might wind up on the bulletin board at Temple and Austin.
They could.
But these are two
highly qualified teams.
Two very good football
Two highly qualified teams. Not taking anything from Temple and Vanderbilt.
I know.
They've been doing exactly what they need to do to get to this point. And whoever it is that's playing against each other at the state championship game, both teams are very deserving of being there.
How do you feel right now?
Very relaxed. You know, getting to this point is like an old habit now.
Yeah.
And I've been here as a player. I've been here as a coach several times now. And just understanding what needs to take place for us to get over this hump is what I'm most excited about.
It's kind of fun, though, isn't it?
Very fun. Very fun. To see the kids mature and become the team that they have become right now and being able to be as successful as they have been, just, you know, it makes me understand more that, you know, everything that I thought about them at the beginning of the season is coming to light right now.
Go get them.
That's right.
All right, JT and Aledo. Again, E.H. Hamby Stadium, John Tyler fans, remember from playing in that district, it is off Beltline Road on the Mesquite High School campus. It's a great facility. Don't feel like you're taking a step down. It's a great facility with a beautiful press box and a really, really gorgeous stadium. It's the State 5A Division I semifinal game coming up Saturday. Again, a 2 o'clock kickoff Saturday at E.H. Hamby Stadium in Mesquite. The Lions and the Aledo Bearcats go Cujo, one step away from state. I'm Bill Coates for Coach Ricklan Holmes. Thanks for joining us.